Hello students. In our earlier classes, we have explained the postulates of kinetic theory of gases and derived expression for the distribution of velocities of molecules in a gas. Having derived the Maxwell's equation for distribution of velocities of gas molecules, now we shall discuss about the transport phenomena. Now, while deriving kinetic theory equation and also Maxwell's distribution of molecular velocities formula, we have presumed that the gas is in equilibrium. That means throughout the container, the velocity of gas molecules is constant and molecules are in equilibrium with each other. The temperature at all parts of the container is same. But in actual practice, that may not happen because different parts of the vessel may be at different temperatures. So the gas may not be in thermal equilibrium. When the gas is not in thermal equilibrium, then the gas molecules move from one place to another place until they attain thermal equilibrium. While doing so, the gas molecules, while moving from one place to another place, they carry momentum, kinetic energy and mass along with them. Due to transportation of this kinetic energy, momentum and the mass of the gas, they cause this phenomena called transport phenomena. While carrying momentum, they cause viscosity. While carrying momentum along with them, they cause viscosity. And while carrying kinetic energy along with them, kinetic energy, while moving from one place to another place, they cause what is called as thermal conductivity. When gas molecules move from one place to another place, there will be transportation of the mass. Therefore, the transportation of mass, carrying of mass, it will cause a diffusion. These three phenomena are called as transport phenomena. So, when the gas is not in equilibrium, different parts of the vessel may be at different pressures, different temperatures and at a different density. As a result, gas molecules move from one place to another. While moving these gas molecules from one place to another, they carry momentum, kinetic energy and mass along with them. As a result of this carrying of momentum, we get the phenomena called viscosity. Transportation of momentum causes viscosity, whereas transportation of kinetic energy by gas molecules causes thermal conductivity, whereas transportation of mass from one region to another region causes diffusion of gases inside the vessel. Therefore, these three phenomena are called as transport phenomena. Now, today I shall explain how the momentum is transported and causes viscosity in gases. So, when gas molecules move from one region of the container or vessel container to the other, molecules carry momentum, kinetic energy, and mass along with them. This is transportation of these three causes viscosity, thermal conductivity, and diffusion in gases. These are called transport phenomena. These are called transport phenomena. Okay, therefore, due to carrying of viscosity, thermal conductivity, due to transportation of momentum, kinetic energy, and mass, molecules will cause viscosity, thermal conductivity, and diffusion in gases. Those three phenomena are called transport phenomena. Now, let us see how the heat energy, the viscosity caused by molecules while carrying a momentum along with them from one region to another region. So this is the transport phenomena definition. This is the definition of transport phenomena. Now, let us see how viscosity arises. The tangential force acting per unit area to maintain unit velocity gradient is called viscosity force. The tangential force required to maintain unit velocity gradient among fluids is called viscosity. Viscosity is the phenomena related to fluids, that is liquids and gases. So consider a gas flowing in a container. consider a gas. Present in a vessel or container. The velocity of molecules, the velocity of gas molecules is maximum at the surface layer and they are at rest at the bottom layer. If we consider the gas as different layers, the velocity of gas molecules on the topmost layer is maximum. Whereas at the bottom, the molecules are in contact with the ground or with the vessel, therefore their velocity is zero. They are at rest. So there exists a velocity gradient among different layers of gas. Thus, due to gradual change in the velocity, there exists velocity gradient among layers. If dy dv is change in velocity, between layers, separated by distance dy, then velocity gradient is dv by dy. This is the velocity gradient. Suppose here it is a velocity v and here it is v plus dv and there is a distance between them is a dy. Therefore, dv by dy will give velocity gradient among the gas molecules. Imagine a layer AB in which the velocity of gas is v. And imagine another layer CD which is at a distance of lambda from the layer AB, where lambda is mean free path of the gas molecule. And similarly, the velocity at a layer EF is also considered. Here the velocity will be less. Therefore here, if here velocity is v, here the velocity is equal to v plus dv by dy into lambda. Here the velocity is equal to v minus dy by dv by dy into lambda, because as we go deeper and deeper, the velocity of gas decreases. Therefore, at the distance of lambda, the velocity will become v minus dv by dy into lambda. So, the tangential force required to maintain tangential force per unit area. Tangential force per unit area required to maintain unit velocity gradient is equal to the viscosity force. Therefore, F is equal to N dV by dy. This is the viscosity force, where N is called coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. Now, imagine a layer AB in which velocity of gas molecules B V. Let CD and EF be two layers on either side of AB at a distance of mean free path. Therefore, velocity of gas, velocity of molecules in the layer CD is, some say V1 is equal to V plus dV by dy into lambda. Whereas velocity of gas molecules in the layer F is V2 is equal to V minus dV by dy into lambda. If N is number of gas molecules, if N is total number of gas molecules per unit volume, the number of molecules crossing unit area along any particular side is equal to M C by 6, where C is RMS velocity. is RMS velocity. Because if we consider the container as a cubic vessel, a cube will have 6 sides. One side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally there are 6 surfaces for a cubic container. So there are n molecules that are traveling through all the sides. So we are considering molecules which are crossing one surface area, that is equal to n by 6. N by 6. If c is RMS velocity, that is equal to Nc by 6. Therefore, mass of gas molecule, if mass of each molecule is small m, then total mass crossing the surface is NC divided by 6. Because there are NC by 6 molecules are crossing the surface. NC by 6 molecules are crossing the surface. Mass of each molecule is m. Therefore, mass carried by all molecules is equal to mNc by 6. Therefore, momentum transported from CD to the layer AB is, that is equal to momentum, mass into velocity. What is mass? mNc by 6. Velocity of layer CD is V plus dV by dy into lambda. Similarly, the momentum transported from say AB to EF or EF to AB is mNc by 6 V minus dV by dy into this momentum is carried to this one, whereas this momentum is carried in the opposite direction. Therefore, net transport of momentum, for unit time is equal to the tangential force. Therefore, mNc by 6 into V plus dV by dy into lambda minus mNc by 6 into V minus dV by dy into lambda. A plus B into A minus B. Therefore, mNc by 6 into 2 dV by dy into lambda. This gets cancelled. that is equal to m n t by 3 into dv by dy into lambda. Therefore, equation 1 equal to equation 2. Therefore, n dv by dy is equal to mn6 divided by 3 dv by dy into lambda. dv by dy cancelled. Therefore, coefficient of viscosity is equal to m n c by 3 into lambda. But mn is equal to mass per unit volume of the gas, that is equal to rho density of gas. Therefore, mnc mu is equal to rho mn rho c lambda by 3. This is the expression for coefficient of viscosity of gas. So this is the one of the transport phenomena we need to know. So we should write all these things and derive this expression. So you have to write all these things. You write this diagram also, how the velocity gradient arises among liquid layers. Among liquid layers, and based on the velocity gradient, we can find the velocity of layers at a distance of equal to their mean free path. So, tangential force calculation according to definition of viscosity. Viscosity is nothing but momentum transported through unit area in 1 second. Therefore, this is the momentum transported to one layer, and this is the momentum transported from the layer. So this is the resultant change in the momentum due to motion of gas molecule, and this we get this one. So in equilibrium, when these two forces are equal, tangential force is equal to force arises due to the momentum. These two are equated and we get like this. Therefore, the coefficient of viscosity of gas depends on density of gas molecule. If more is the density, more will be the coefficient of viscosity. And as a result, there will be transportation of momentum. So this is the one of the transport phenomena.